Sarah Brown from the Lockdown Patchwork Project, and today I'm going to show you how to sash your blocks with cornerstones so that they look like this. This method can be applied to as many blocks as you like to make your quilt as big as you want it to be, but it makes the method of adding sashing very much simpler because you're doing it in small pieces. I'm now going to show you how to apply sashing to the left and the top side of each block with a cornerstone in place. And we do that to all the blocks that I'm going to use in this sample, and there are going to be 4 of them, and then I'll show you how to do the right hand side and the bottom edge as well. So first of all, we start by taking a sashing strip which I've cut to 1 1/4 inch wide, and that's the full length of the top of the block. And then I have a second sashing strip and a cornerstone which is cut to 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inches. So first of all, I'm going to attach the cornerstone with a scant 1/4 inch seam. Now the seams on this one need to be pressed down like that. And now I'm going to stitch the sashing to the top of the block. And I like to do it in a systematic order, so I don't find I've stitched too many strips of sashing to the wrong size of too many blocks, because then out comes Jack the Ripper. So we then make sure this is attached, we press this, I'm just finger pressing for this sample, and we make sure those seams go upwards because we need to nest those seams. So if we've got these ones pointing down and the sashing strips seams pointing up, we can just pull that up till it nests in nice and tight. Pop a pin in there just to hold it while I organise the rest of it. And now I'm going to stitch that sashing to this side. And there we have sashing stitched to 2 sides of this block. Now I'm going to make sure that the other 4 blocks for this exercise all have exactly the same sashing attached, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. So the next step is to join the top left and bottom left of the blocks together, and you'll see that I've used a scant 1/4 inch seam all the way along this top edge. So we now have these 2 blocks joined together, and I'm going to put sashing along the bottom with a cornerstone in this point here. So exactly the same procedure as before. I'm going to join the cornerstone to one piece of the sashing. I'm going to stitch it with a scant 1/4 inch seam. And then I'm going to attach it to the bottom of this run. Now if you imagine, you might have put sashing on the left and top of maybe, I don't know, 15 blocks. Doesn't matter how many you use, the same method works the same. And now we're going to stitch that along the bottom edge. So we will then have sashing on the top and the bottom, all up one side and across the middle. So we'll get that one pressed back nicely. We now need to address the far right hand side of the blocks. So imagine you've got, say, 15 by 15, you've done 14 all with the top and the side sashing, and then when you get to the bottom of your 15 you put a piece sashing and a block on the bottom. But we now need to deal with the right hand side. So what I'm going to do is add a cornerstone, sashing and a cornerstone to this block, and then I'm going to add a sashing and a cornerstone to the top block before I join them together. So now we have the left hand block with sashing at the top, side, middle and bottom. The top right hand block has now got sashing on all four sides with cornerstones attached, and the bottom right hand block has got sashing on three sides. I'm now going to join the two right hand blocks together and then show you what happens next. So you can see now that we've got the left hand pair sashed as they were. The right hand pair of blocks have now been sashed all the way around and all the cornerstones. So there's only one thing remaining to be done, and that's to join the two pairs together. We have four blocks joined together with sashing all the way around and cornerstones. Obviously you can apply the same method to as many blocks as you want to join together. It's a case of deciding whether you want to have sashing around the outside of your blocks or whether you're going to put a border. You can put a border around the outside of this, and I will show you how to do that in the next video. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope it's been helpful in teaching you how to apply sashing to your blocks. If you have any queries on this method, which is one of many, please add them in the comments box below here. And if you'd like to see more videos, please click like and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.